Poke back.
Small coming from that side.
Okay. They're dropping.
He's out. Good shield. Good shield.
Shield down. Oh, fuck. Blow the bridge. I'm gonna try and blow the bridge. One more. There's only one piece left.
Holy shit.
Fuck. Do I have the grenade? I don't have a mine. Shit.
Oh, the car from behind.
One on us. One. I got one.
Oh, no.
He's down.
They can still take it. Cover the shield. They're stealing it. Cover the shit. Crash out.
Oh, fuck.
We got it.
We got it.
Oh, nice. We're in.
Get the fuck in.
Yeah.
That was
So last year I played a closed beta of the finals and it instantly grabbed my attention. The grounded gunplay of a classic Battlefield game, some team tactics like Counter-Strike, with destructible levels, an interesting game mode, and a slick style. But more importantly, it's a competitive FPS that really rewards lateral thinking, at least for now. The Finals is the work of Embark, a Stockholm-based studio created by a bunch of folks from DICE. So if this looks like Battlefield mixed with Mirror's Edge, you're not entirely wrong, but it doesn't paint the full picture. The Finals apparently emerged out of a Skunkworks team of 6 developers who worked for 6 months while most of the studio was developing their other upcoming title, Arc Raiders. And earlier this week, myself, Jeremy and Frank had the opportunity to jump in and play a few hours of the Finals upcoming closed beta. And most importantly, we did make it to the Finals. We came second, but the other team had a dev on it. So who really won? Spoilers, we all really liked it, but before we get into all that, what exactly is the Finals? The Finals is a competitive shooter that pits 4 teams of 3 against each other in either individual games or a tournament format where, like the World Cup or Champions League, the top teams in each bracket progress, eventually meeting for a 1v1 shootout in, you guessed it, the Finals. But you're not winning games based on kills here. The gameplay of the Finals is based around cash boxes that you have to collect and subsequently deposit. Both the cash boxes and cash out stations spawn randomly, so you have to transport the cash boxes across the map and wait around while they're being deposited, which means ample time for other teams to try and wipe yours and steal your deposits. And this is where the lateral thinking comes in. We stole cash boxes by blowing out the ground underneath the cash out stations and stealing them while the team didn't notice. Another team covered a cash out box with mines, so when we turned up with the box, it just wiped our team, and they just picked up the cash box and turned it in. Defending positions inside buildings takes on a whole new life when any wall, ceiling or floor can suddenly open up. The game has light, medium and heavy classes, which is mostly how you choose which weapon set and abilities you get, but this isn't like a hero shooter or a class shooter. At least that doesn't feel where the emphasis is. But generally, heavies provide a lot of destructive power, medium folks can heal, and the smaller chaps can nip around the map faster than anyone. Matches take place within virtual recreations of real-world places, which means that developers can play fast and loose with realism, spawning in meteor showers, moving platforms in the game, or adding mutators in mid-match like, oh guess what, dead bodies explode now. If I'm being light on the details, it's because this game is in beta and there's probably no point in deep diving into some of the nitty-gritty gameplay elements, as much of this stuff is going to change. In fact, a lot of it already has changed since I played it in 2022. For me, what's most important now is just how fun this was to play, so I grabbed Jeremy and Frank for a few minutes so we could talk about some of the best moments we had playing the Finals.
So my initial impressions of the Finals was that it feels very Battlefield-y, and I say that as someone who's kind of checked out of the Battlefield series for like a decade. Yeah, the time to kill is a little bit higher than I expected, especially because the middle of the 3 weight class characters has basically like a TF2 heal gun, and so if someone's doing the heal gun on someone around the corner and you're fighting them, there's no shot. The healing happens so fast, and the TTK is high enough that, like, you know, in the 3 seconds it would take to gun them down, they're being healed just as fast. So honestly, I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends lately, and I kind of like the, I like a fast TTK, but it's kind of nice to have the gunfights play out a little bit more, you know? Like, if you can take a few shots and duck behind a wall and kind of, like, let your teammates fill the space, it leads to a little bit more of, like, an exchange and not just one team rolls over another.
What I liked about it is it was only a team of 3, so it's not too much to, like, micromanage if you're a team. So I feel like roles were very easy to delegate. It had a lot of fast, like, parkour action. For me, my favorite bulk of the game, the gunplay was good, but there's a lot of, like, almost like football where you're capturing loot and you have to bank it, and so you have to like sprint through these maps and like designate best ways of like getting across roofs, climbing through buildings, like very much like Mirror's Edge. And that was something I felt like I haven't touched in a like competitive shooter in a long ass time.
Anyone want to heal me or something? Whoa, what the fuck? I just got launched into the sky. Oh, they're behind us, they're behind us, they're behind us. try and blow the box down. I think I blew it down. If you guys want to go.
What did you make of all the destruction stuff, Frank?
It was very fun and surprising. I feel like the first round or two we did it, everyone we played with didn't utilize that. And by the second half of our playtest, everyone was demolishing. I would run in and just throw grenades, even if there was no opposition, because I love that stuff. And then people started unlocking the grenade launchers and spamming it. And then people can also throw jump pads and things like that. So like,
yeah, it's fun to watch that meta develop. Like you said, one of my favorite moments was when we were defending a cash box, and then a team dropped through the roof, like blew the roof and dropped in on us, and then someone else blew the floor and the cash box dropped down. So it was like, you know, because in an FPS you kind of like, you get that mental mapping of, you know, there and we're out here, and there's like 3 doors we can go in, and it's kind of about playing that the right way. But I love how chaotic and dynamic it is, because it's just like, you can't even say like, oh, we've got a good position to hold, because then the wall explodes and it's like you're totally exposed.
They also had like sort of mutators, I guess, in the levels where like, oh, now whenever you kill a corpse, it explodes, or, you know, the weather rolled every time. So sometimes it was nighttime, sometimes it was day, sometimes it was foggy, it was raining. I always felt like there was a couple of different tactical considerations playing on at one time, and I had to like consider them all, which, you know, you mentioned Battle Royale games a couple of times. This isn't a Battle Royale game, but it is very much like playing PUBG, where I'm entering a space and I'm thinking about all these things, and then suddenly somebody blows the fucking building down and all my assumptions are gone. And as somebody who's been playing FPS games for like whatever 25 years or so, it's like, it's kind of cool, right, to be playing a game that's like trying to do something a little bit fucking different.
I got it. There's a guy coming. Someone coming in heavy.
He's low.
We got it. I'm reviving Frank.
Okay, I'm flanking him.
Nice work.
Nice work, boys.
How did we not get that much money?
I got him. Ah, it was skill up. That's hella funny.
I'm not sure if I could play this very easily casually. It seems like it's, I don't know, pretty stressful. What did you think?
Yeah, there's basically no downtime. The matches felt like, I don't even know how they were 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I couldn't even tell you, because I felt like they were over so fast just because it was so constant.
It felt like a Counter-Strike game. It was like, okay, well, I'm going to B, you go to A, you know what I mean? Like even the cash boxes, like waiting for them to deposit or whatever, was very like the bomb site stuff in Counter-Strike, where you plant the bomb and you just get in your holding. So I imagine playing like, you know, Dust 2, but, you know, there's no choke points. They could just blow through a fucking wall at any stage.
Yeah, and there's 2 bombs, and the plant site keeps moving.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And there's like 4 teams.
Yeah.
It's cool. It feels like it's different. It's innovative. It's fun. Okay, I'm
mini thing.
You're on your own there, Frank. So if you want to just like hold them up if you're able to.
Yeah,
okay, nice try.
That Kingfish will need to
not one of them.
Team White.
They've got to do it now.
We got good damage on him. It just swung the other way.
So I think my turret goes when I die.
Oh,
Got him.
Was it the mine?
Beautiful. The mine did it.
Oh, the box fell.
Down.
The box fell. They don't
Where
have the
is the
box.
box?
The box fell.
It
You're right. Was that because of the
Holy
mine?
shit.
Yeah.
Whose mine was that?
That was Frank.
Mine.
Beautifully done.
Oh, they
Look,
get back
they
up.
can't even get it up.
Okay.
Okay.
You just wasted like 20 seconds at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Where are they? Okay.
They
A,
still haven't
right?
deposited.
Yep. They haven't even started it.